questions they're asking always seem to be too cookie cutter, too interviewing for dummies, or if there's such a book. And it's almost a disservice to have access to someone who has all these really amazing qualities and seems to have some character and integrity, and you're asking them for this mundane, a question that a stranger would ask him. It's almost offensive. It's almost an affront to that person's time to have to say, I came all this way, or I set aside this block of time for you, and this is what you want to use my time for. And I just think I could do better, again, not because I'm a skilled interviewer, but the little fragments that they give in these interviewers that people just gloss over. And I would say, I would stop them. I would say, this thing right here, let's, and I can respond in kind, because I know exactly what they're talking about. Not in that field, but in my own. I can relate it in my own way. And I think that back and forth is what makes for good conversation. And I don't know. The more I think about it, I think this is kind of a poor attempt to get across what I would like to get across. And I think whatever I have would come through a little easier if I was talking to someone. I think it would come through in a conversation clearer and maybe a little more naturally, or at least a little more at ease. Whereas it's easy to sort of get caught up with the camera lens and your diction and your enunciation and the tone of your voice, things that you don't really think about, in my opinion, when you're talking to someone. You're just talking to them. If they're your friend or something, you're not thinking about those things. But when you're alone, it's kind of hard not to wonder, do I sound weird? Or it's often that I'll just say the same thing I just said. I'll just try again, because I know I can just edit it out if it doesn't sound great, or if I think whatever. And I don't know. I think maybe you're losing something when you do that. But as I've been saying for a while now, I'm definitely gonna change up the format and do things a little differently. And I think that's probably the best idea I have so far. If I can land one of these, maybe I wouldn't be able to. I don't know, but I'm optimistic. So that's it for this one, and we'll see what I can put together, and if and when that comes about, we'll see what happens.